Imagine stepping into a building that not only spans 120 acres, the size of 80 football fields, but also holds treasures older than the pyramids themselves. The Grand Egyptian Museum is the building that could turn that imagination into reality. This billion-dollar time machine is set to house some of the most iconic artifacts of Egyptian history for the world to see. But with years of delays, budget cuts, and political instability, could the dream truly live up to the reality, or will it collapse under its own weight? One thing's for sure, though, this isn't just any museum. It's Egypt's boldest attempt to redefine history. But the real question is, will it succeed? The Egyptian Grand Museum, GEM, is a technical marvel on a colossal scale. It represents not only a significant architectural achievement, but will also be a masterpiece of modern engineering, considering how large the project is. The GEM spans a massive 484,000 square meters, located just 2 kilometers from the Great Pyramids of Giza. The size sets it up to be the largest archaeological museum in the world. And it certainly has to be that large if it hopes to properly accommodate its colossal collection of over 100,000 ancient artifacts, including the 5,300 priceless treasures of King Tutankhamun. The creation of the museum was divided into multiple phases. In the first phase, the team faced numerous engineering challenges due to the sheer size of the site and its proximity to the ancient pyramids of Giza. It would have been a major tragedy if the museum's construction would lead to the destruction of the history it was based on, so the engineers planned meticulously. They made sure that the grounds were established and cleared before establishing essential infrastructure, such as energy supplies and a fire station, which are critical for ensuring the safe operation of the museum. As the gem began to take shape, like a diamond being cut, Phase 2 focused on laying the structural foundation, which was no small feat. The excavation process in particular was a headache due to the fact that the base needed to be stable enough to support the massive structure. Advanced engineering techniques were employed to guarantee that the building could withstand not only the weight of materials and artifacts, but also the passage of time. Massive steel girders and reinforced concrete formed the skeletal framework of the building, with some ceilings rising to a height of 32 meters. This phase involved innovative architectural solutions, such as using stiletto steel structures that reached up to 26 meters in height to create expansive open spaces inside the museum. The final phase of construction involved the external facades and the intricate creation of exhibition spaces inside the museum. The museum's facade is a spectacle in itself, made of translucent alabaster stone that stretches 800 meters, capturing and reflecting the sunlight throughout the day. The facade, coupled with a triangular design, meticulously aligned with the pyramids, were part of an intentional effort to merge the ancient with the modern. Attention to detail was paramount, especially inside the exhibition halls, where some of Egypt's most precious treasures would be displayed. This, coupled with cutting-edge systems for climate control and preservation, ensure that artifacts are well protected and preserved, while at the same time energy use is reduced due to the constant reflection of sunlight. These advanced systems were crucial in regulating temperature as well as humidity, a necessary step to properly preserve even the most delicate of the thousands of years old treasures. In addition to traditional preservation methods, GEM has embraced advanced technologies like 3D printing as a tool for restoring and reconstructing the artifacts. Many ancient sculptures, statues, and artifacts have suffered damage over the millennia, which is understandable as time deteriorates all things. But the use of 3D printing allows restoration experts to recreate missing parts with astonishing accuracy. This allows the museum to not only preserve these pieces, but also present them in a more complete and engaging form for visitors, helping them see the full majesty of the item. Whether reconstructing broken statues or repairing intricate items from King Tutankhamun's tomb, 3D printing is quite literally shaping how we experience ancient history. Large glass windows frame breathtaking views of the pyramids, connecting the museum to its ancient surroundings. The most striking incorporation of advanced technologies can be seen in the way the gem incorporates both virtual and augmented reality to allow visitors to basically walk through ancient Egypt. The touchscreens and interactive displays are a big help in maintaining historical accuracy, while at the same time allowing visitors to immerse themselves in ancient Egypt in ways never before possible. These innovations, along with the museum's expansive spaces and thematic displays, ensure that GEM is not just a place to observe history, but to experience it. The project's complexity extended even to the museum's grounds, where native plant species and water features were incorporated into the landscaping to blend the modern structure with the natural surroundings of the Giza Plateau. Inside, the exhibition spaces span 24,000 square meters. That amount of space allows the artifacts to be thematically organized, and the placement allows visitors to take a journey of ancient Egypt's religion, rulers, and societal structure. To protect the priceless items present in the museum, the GEM includes an extensive surveillance system with cameras, motion detectors, and infrared sensors. These monitor the exhibits around the clock and ensure that the treasures of ancient Egypt are kept secure from both physical threats and environmental hazards. The construction of the museum commenced with a budget surpassing $1 billion. That seems like a lot of money, but the fact is that this investment wasn't just about creating a building. It was about constructing a time machine to showcase Egypt's ancient heritage. The design itself was chosen through a global architectural competition in 2002. The winning design features a chamfered triangular form, strategically aligned with the Great Pyramids of Khufu and Menkaure, to create a visually powerful connection between the museum and its ancient neighbor. It's like a modern rendition of the historical pyramids. The construction has spanned over 2 decades, though, so it's clear that things haven't all been smooth sailing. The initial vision for the museum was conceived in 1992 by the Egyptian government, who recognized the need for a grand space that could preserve and showcase Egypt's unparalleled cultural legacy and, in turn, help tourism prosper. From that point, it took an entire decade for the first foundation stone to be laid in 2002. This is when the project officially began. Things wouldn't get any easier for this project, though. The Arab Spring in 2011 led to significant political turmoil, bringing the project to a halt and casting doubt over its future. As with any massive project, the government's backing is crucial to its completion, and at the time, things seemed pretty iffy to say the least. Funding issues, changes in government, and the instability of the region delayed the project for years. But despite these setbacks, the dream of the GEM lived on, and in 2014, construction resumed with renewed vigor, even going through a global pandemic. You can truly see the grandeur of the museum right after you enter. Visitors are immediately greeted by the massive 82-ton statue of Ramses II that is 3,200 years old. Towering over the museum's grand atrium, this colossus sets the tone for the rest of the journey through the museum. The atrium itself has ceilings rising to around 32 meters in height, which invokes a sense of awe as soon as you gaze upon it. It's clearly not just a museum lobby, but rather an introduction to Egypt's grandeur and a preview of what lies beyond. The museum's staircase is another striking feature. Flanked by statues of deities and ancient royalty, it leads visitors up to the main exhibition halls, where the true journey to ancient Egypt begins. The museum has been dubbed Egypt's gift to the world, a modern monument that echoes the grandeur of its ancestors. Just as the pyramids have become a symbol of ancient ingenuity, the GEM is anticipated to become a landmark of modern times. But combining historical grandeur with cutting-edge technology, the museum will redefine how the world engages with Egypt's storied past, and possibly represents a precedent for future museums of this scale to follow. Now, as the GEM stands 99% complete, and with its doors set to open in late 2024, the museum will be a testament not to just Egypt's ancient past, but also to the perseverance and ingenuity of modern engineering. The Grand Egyptian Museum isn't just a building. It's a bridge between Egypt's glorious past and its vibrant future. In the end, let's see if this bridge allows you to cross between timelines or whether it collapses under its weight. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.